Ready? Did you see the note cards? Let me start with my first experience with raw milk. My husband brought home a milk goat, thinking that that was what our young son needed to be drinking. I, like many people, had the experience of goat's milk out of a grocery store. Pasteurized, processed, packaged, ready to go. I found it unpalatable. It tasted exactly like a billy goat smelled. We milked the goat. My husband tried the milk, found it was wonderful. I tried the milk, and he was right. It was wonderful. It was sweet and easy to drink. Let's see. Raw or unpasteurized milk is becoming easier to find. You can Google raw milk dairies in your area, or go to your local farmers market and ask around. The opportunity to experience this as nature intended is not to be missed. Fresh, raw milk is something that my family has available all the time. My goats and I meet at the milking stand every morning, rain or shine, even the cold ones. I hope that by the end of this speech y'all have an idea of the benefits of raw milk, the safety concerns and storage of raw milk, and also places to purchase raw milk. Now, why would someone drink raw and pasteurized milk? A lot of people drink it because of the taste. It's richer, has more fat content than processed milk. There's also a lot of people who believe that there's health benefits from drinking raw versus unpasteurized milk. There are proteins and enzymes that are lost in the pasteurization process. There's also beneficial bacteria as well as harmful bacteria that are lost in the pasteurization process. The proteins, whey protein, helps you build, which is lost, helps you build muscle. There are enzymes that help in the digestion and the nutrient absorption of the raw milk. And obviously the beneficial bacteria also help in digestion. Now, health benefits. Some people see a marked improvement in their arthritis concerns from drinking raw milk. There's also a lot of parents who have their children drinking raw milk because it's supposed to cut down on the incidence of allergies. According to Vince Andrich of Muscle and Fitness magazine, researchers in the UK researched 324 studies of milk consumption and found that consumption is predictors of diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. They also studied certain kinds of cancers and found that in these 324 studies, there was a significant reduction of the risk in colorectal cancer, in diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. So that's something that is an actual something that's read. See, places to purchase raw milk. Again, you can find here in Texas. It depends on where you are. In Texas, licensed raw dairies are legal, so you can find a raw dairy near you. You can also get into a program that's called that's milk sharing, which is you would purchase a portion of a cow or goat from a local farmer, and in return for that, he would provide you with milk and cheese each week. You could also, which is my favorite, obviously, have your own milk goat or milk cow. For the farmers, well, for those of you that aren't farmers, obviously getting it from a dairy would be a good thing. Now, let's talk about some of the safety concerns and some of the reasons why the government thinks that raw milk is so very dangerous. First of all, safety concerns for any dairy product. You have to know how to store it. You have to have it refrigerated during shipping, during its storage process, which is why pasteurization helps so much in the commercial markets. There's less bacteria, so there's less chance of any kind of bacterial overgrowth. Now, Linda Breen with the FDA consumer says that pasteurization through heat pasteurization doesn't affect the nutritional value of the milk. I think anything that you do to a food will affect the nutritional value of the milk. She also says that it extends the shelf life of the milk, which is very important for commercial mass-produced dairy products. Now, Nathaniel Johnson of Harper's Magazine says that between 1919 and 1939, pasteurization was implemented in Massachusetts, which lowered the incidence of foodborne illnesses by 90%. So, but in that time, they didn't have the opportunity for refrigeration, which we do nowadays. So raw milk is not as dangerous as what the government or the FDA or whomever wants you to think it is. It all has to do with the with finding a reputable farmer and keeping it within its shelf life. Let's see. Now, pasteurization obviously equals shelf life. As we all know, just because something can sit on a shelf a month longer, doesn't mean that it's better for you or healthier for you. I hope that this presentation has given you an idea of the benefits, also the health concerns, and places to purchase raw milk. Come on, guys, it's milk. We've been drinking it for thousands of years since cows were domesticated. It's milk. It's good for you. Drink some today.